Good evening, everyone. I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. It's like my third time here in Uganda. Every time I've come here, it's been a wonderful time for me. And I've always just come here like just for holidays. I've never actually come here to work or anything. And I'm just, eager to see how it's going to be tomorrow. And I just want everyone to come tomorrow, have fun and enjoy themselves. And you guys are going to enjoy yourselves because I'm going to be giving you guys the vibes before Rema comes on stage. So yeah, everyone just come tomorrow, have fun, and let's just vibe. Thank you.
There you go. At the moment, but before we get there, some girls here were asking me, who's that light-skinned guy? Who's that guy who looks nice there? Who's sitting next to Rema? Who's that guy? So I was like, I need to tell them exactly who it is. He is obviously London. And he is an award-winning producer and Rema's official DJ. Some of the biggest bangers in the world have been produced by that gentleman right there. So thank you and welcome to Uganda, London.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you here. Right, it's the ladies making woo. Rema, first of all, I know it's been a long trip for you. How are you feeling right now? Let's start with that. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Blessed. Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm so grateful I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. The weather is good because I know where you've been. The weather might not have been as good as this. Am I lying?
It's quite alike.
Okay.
It's really warm. It's really hot in Nigeria. So
yeah, crazy. Well, you're currently on a tour. So how is that been so far? Where you are as we speak right now?
Touring has been amazing. I just dropped my debut album, Rema Roses, and it's been a really beautiful experience seeing people embrace my art, my hard work, my effort. It's been, I wouldn't say it's not been easy. Like it's been, facing my ups and downs while touring. But everything I'm just embracing all the moment, the good times, the bad times, and just learning and just like keeping it going. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have an awesome team behind me and everything has been going well.
Nice. Speaking of which, you come with your entire team, sort of like literally the entire movement.
Yeah.
In around. So people are like scared for tomorrow. It might be too much, or it might be one of the things that they've been watching on your Instagram. They're following and they want to know what should Ugandans expect from Rema and the entire team tomorrow.
Like everyone says, sometimes they say it's a show, sometimes they say it's a concert, but I call it a rave. You feel me? I feel like everything is bundled in the sentence or in the word rave. It's gonna be a moment of high energy. One thing I always tell every crowd that I perform to is just let loose. Like we only live once, so like just be free, enjoy yourself. Most especially when you pay for the ticket, because like that's your hard-earned money, so enjoy it. You feel me? Like it's yours. Like I'm here for you. You feel me? So I'm just here to give my all because I traveled so far away to be here, not to give my all. So I'm going to give it my all, I'm going to give it my best. And I also expect, so much love from the people out here because for so long they've been supporting me. And it's a blessing to perform my album to them. Yeah.
Now, obviously here, your songs are always streaming, trending #1. I'm very sure you have the stats and all this that has been happening. Uganda is 75% young, and they're in your age bracket, if I was to say. So I would want to know, like, from Rema, what would be the message to that young Ugandan as they celebrate Uganda's independence? This is 60 years of independence. So to the youngins out there that are excited to have you in their country, what is your message?
First off, you're the future. Every young person out there, you're the future. You're the next generation. And sometimes I feel like the world or a lot of people in power don't emphasize in the youths and the power of the youths, because without us, the future of our story, the future of our history cannot be taken forward. I feel like we have so much power within us, but as the world develops, a lot of insecurities, we tend to doubt ourselves, and they tend to suppress that information. but we have power. That's one thing. First things first, we have power. Secondly, just believe in your art, believe in your difference, believe in your uniqueness. I'll say, there's a lot of pressure for young people. There's a lot of pressure, financial pressure, looks, a lot of standard being placed for young people to, to fight themselves for. But just embrace yourself and just keep it going, because the ones who will love you, and the ones who will hate you. But even good people are hated. You feel me? So you just have to keep it pushing still, and just promote unity. I feel like one thing that has helped the Nigerian music industry as well is unity. We all love each other, we respect each other. Even though we know it's competitive, we just do our best to keep it all healthy. You feel me? And I feel like unity is also key for the next generation. Yeah.
Dope. I love that. I think we need to give a round of applause for that. That is dope. And we love it. We love it. So obviously here we have some major superstars, some of the biggest Ugandan acts. Some of them definitely have crossed over the globe. And people have questions. So I thought maybe I would just get one question. The fact that you're actually here with London, it makes sense for this question. And it's a very simple one. You recently collaborated with Selena. And I mean, obviously, it has been more than a trampoline for Calm Down. The remix is a banger, and it's everywhere in the world. Here we feel it, and it's probably 100% rate approval for that joint. So it does make sense that collaborations work, and they make a lot of sense. So question is, how does then someone collaborate with Rema if I'm in Uganda? I had to bring that in, I'm sorry, but it has to be there. The fact that you're in London, it makes sense that maybe you could give us, what would it take for a Ugandan to collaborate with Rema?
I would say communicating with me directly is a little tough because I'm not usually on social media. I just like to focus on real life. But I've made it possible to make my team accessible, because for the organizers to be able to reach me, to bring me here in person, I feel like my team can also be reached out to make a collaboration happen. But most of my collaborations are just based off of mutual respect, discussion. Like Selena reached out, like being a fan a long time. I've been in contact with Selena for a while. We've been talking and we just keep pushing. One certain time I was just like, I would like you to jump on my song, and she agreed and she gave me the verse. Like, I asked for it, but we've been in communication for a while. Same thing with Chris Brown, like when I was with him, we're just chilling. It wasn't about the music, we're just playing video games, and just like, and then I brought up the music discussion. You feel me? Some of these collaborations are just organic, you feel me? It's just like, we're chilling, or I'm in your country, we hang, we chill, and we just keep it pushing like that. I have love and respect for everyone, no matter the sound, no matter the country you're from. I've collaborated with Spanish artists as well. The record has gone gold, gold plat in Spain. I spoke Spanish, like I sang in Spanish. Yeah, I sang in Spanish. So for me to go that hard, speaking a language that I don't even, understand, that shows the length I will go to collaborate with someone.
Yeah. Love that. All right, well, speaking of which, before we get to the artists, I wanted everyone here to know that we are heavily supported by the Ministry of Wildlife, Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities. And today, our guest of honor, who is actually very, very important to us, is the Honorable State Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Honorable Martin Mugara. We're glad to have you here, sir. Honorable, please, if you could say a word or two, because it is exciting to know that you're here to support us. You're the most swagged up minister that we know, so we're excited that you're part of Afropalooza and all this. So please, say a word or two to us today.
Thank you so much. And I want to welcome Rema to Uganda, and thank the organizers led by Adi that have put this together. And like you said, we've been a partner, and we understand that the biggest generation, like you said, if you look at the age bracket, is mainly almost 78% that and below. So we decided to partner with the Afro-Poloza, but also, of course, we shall use the platform as well to send a message to the young people about the beauty of this country. It's interesting that since we got out of COVID, the young people are traveling this country, so we want to use it to actually as a platform to market, but also to send to them the actual independence message, where we are celebrating it beyond the festivity. So we're glad to be a part of this. There are so many other things that are going on that will also encourage them to go and participate in, to know and love their country better. But I'm glad to be here. It's good when I see the young people taking charge and being a part of this. So I want to thank the organizers, and as a ministry, we shall continue partnering to see how we continue advancing and maybe also encourage the Ugandans to talk. And this is what we say that, and of course also encourage Rema maybe through Ali, that when he's here we can convince him to go and visit one of the beautiful places this country has to offer. It's the most beautiful country in the world, I can assure you for fact. Of course, even better than Nigeria. We shall see how, because when we have such a person with such a following, I mean, having our name out there is really important for us. I think that's what we're looking at. We want to thank the organizers, and we shall do with you all the way. I will also attend tomorrow. I'm here alone, but there's a bigger team. So I think we shall be there and enjoy with the young people. So it's good.
Awesome.
At this show. Rema, what is the connection between Nigerian artists and artists from America and different parts of the world that are doing well?
Sorry, can you ask that question again?
What is the connection between you and the artists you've just talked about, the Selena Gomez and so on?
Sorry, there's one word I'm missing.
So, what made it easy? Yeah.
I feel like being there, first of all, doing the groundwork, you feel me? Just going there and promoting yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of our music has traveled, but a lot of people actually went there to open the door by themselves. At their different primes, you feel me? Different legends, different primes. They have all gone there to do the groundwork. They've done the interviews, they've done the shows, even for free. They have done, even music videos there just to up their brand and make the sound seem like it can thrive around that territory. You feel me? There's so much put into the groundwork, as well as I won't just give all the praise to the artist. I'll give the praise also to the team behind each and every artist in their prime that do a lot of groundwork in those territories and make their artists over there familiar with us. You feel me? Not just the music, but us. You understand?
Thank you.
Yeah.
To export, you need to export yourself, I guess. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Any other question? You have a question from a media company?
The question goes to Rema and London about drug. So many people in Uganda, so many young people think to be like you, to make it like you, to have the energy, they have to be on something, they have to use something. How is the drug issue in your country? And then what advice do you have to the young people down here that think that to be like Rema, you have to be on maybe some kind of drug?
Okay, I'll say for me, there's one question everybody asks young people, and there's still one question everybody don't ask young people. They ask young people, how are you doing? But they don't ask young people, how are you coping? You feel me? I feel like we have to cope to even know how we are, first off. So it's not just about musically. You also need to understand like where the influence came from, because most of them, it might be before they got inspired to be musicians. Most of them started due to whatever background they were in or whatever influence they had. It wasn't really influenced by me. I've met a lot of people who have been doing what they do even before they started singing. But I think it's very necessary to ask. Even talent managers should ask, how are you coping? When the doors are shut, when you're not out there, with the cameras and flashing light. Ask those artists, how are you coping? How are you dealing with the pressure? You feel me? How are you dealing with depression? You feel me? No matter how much money you have, like, I can't even deny the fact that sometimes I get sad. Sometimes, I just need a little drink. But I would say it's everyone's decision, but it's also key to have the real ones around you who tell you the truth. If it's not working for you, you stop it. I don't really believe that drugs have inspiration. I don't really believe. I just believe in the mind being at a place of comfort to create. That's how I would see it. But people think, oh, if I take it, I will be so creative. No, your mind actually needs to be eased. Your mind just want to get a lot of things troubled by, a lot of troubles out of, the creative space so that you can actually think straight creatively. So that boils down into the friends around the talent, the manager around the talent, and just keep it real. I don't like to have yes men around me. If I'm doing something wrong, if it's not for me, just tell me the truth, and that's it. That's what I would say.
That's what's up. Love it. A round of applause to Rema for that. We definitely need a lot of that. We're out of time. We're definitely out of time. I'm so sorry. Definitely. It is not. Recently, earlier in the year, you were in Nairobi. But just to let you know, here in Uganda, Nairobi is ours. And so we're welcoming you to the real party section of the East African Club. Welcome, Rema. A round of applause to Rema, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so obviously Rema is accompanied by his team, but we also have amazing people that have been able to make this happen. We have our sponsors that are right in front of us. And we're not going to take a lot of time with this. We're going to go dive straight into who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a microphone in front of you. Just press and you're able to say something. These are yours, London. Like you understand Kampala pretty well. All right, I just want Mr. Ali Bai from Talent Africa to give us a final remark that we can actually take home and be guaranteed that this is going to be certified dope. Let's go.
Alongside all the top UG acts, so just come through, get your tickets, get them today at early bird prices, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Lugogo Cricket Oval. Thank you very much.
Nice, thank you so much. Thank you to Safe Border for coming on board for this. We have seen the package and it's very nice. Very ready for the excitements tomorrow. New Vision that is not here with us today, unfortunately, but thank you so much. Next Media, thank you so much for being here with us. Obviously, to the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, please have a word. Yeah, thank you.
I don't get to end of here, but just in conclusion, as we celebrate Uganda at 60.